Okay, in today's training, we're going to talk about the Conversations tab in the Lead Pro CRM system software. So once you log in, you click on Conversation, it brings you to this screen right here. You're going to see a column here that you can scroll up and down with your leads and clients who you're talking to. You have an unread. It always defaults on unread. You have your recents. You have your starred. So if it's an important and you have starred it, it's going to show up there if you want to see them all. You have your all. So even though something goes away, for example, if we're on the unread, and let's say we're done looking at this client here, we can actually go over to this little tab right here where it says mark as read, and it will actually disappear from this actual column. Okay. So if we disappear it and he goes away, which he just did, you can click right here to all, and you will see that he is still in there. I believe his name is Barry. And there he is. Okay. So we'll go back to unread. You have to, and this does happen if you just click back. You actually have to clear out your actual filter. So there's filters in here for different things that you're looking for. Let's say we just want to look for anything with calls. We can hit apply, take out the person's name. Let me do that again. Now you have all calls. So if you're just searching for a call, you can do that. Okay. So let's take a look at the calls here for a second. So in this scenario, an inbound call came in to the system, and let's say the customer was calling in and the salesperson was on the phone, didn't receive the call, wasn't able to pick up the phone. Automatically, our system will do a missed call text back. So it's basically a greeting saying, hi, this is the business name. So we missed your call. How can we help? Now it's a text message. So the customer gets the text message and then texts back simply, I have a 16-foot lawn. I'm considering graphics. He's wondering what a price is. And he can send a photo because our messaging platform allows photos as well. So he must have waited a period of time, did not receive a text back from the client. So now he called. So we can listen to that. This was recorded. Just hit play. And so you can listen to the whole conversation if you choose to. Okay, so basically you can listen to the call. This is a great tool if you are trying to help coach a sales team. Maybe you want to critique their sales message. Maybe they're leaving out key features of your product or service. This is a great opportunity for you to go over them. It's also good that if you're on a call and let's say you have a pen and piece of paper and you're talking to them about information and they're saying, hey, this is my phone number, this is my email address. The system captures it, but at the same time, let's just say you didn't ask them their name. They say their name on here. When you come back into the office or look from your phone, the phone app, then you can still pull up the recording and then get the customer's information and fill it out. So in this case here, the customer did not say his name. That's why that's a phone number instead of a name. So if we go back in here and listen to the customer's name, once we find it, we can come up here where it says edit. We can, edit this feature right here, and that will put the customer's name in there. We can collect their email address, but the system automatically picks up the phone number. Now, if you want to call back a customer, you can do it two ways. One from your PC, your computer, or if you have the mobile phone app, you can actually call them back as well. But you basically log into the system. Wherever you see the little green icon for the phone, that is a quick way for you to open it up, find a contact that you want to call, and just hit call or dial the number. To exit out of this screen, you just click the green button again. But a quick way to do it is if you're in this contact right here and you're wanting to call them back to give them a quote, you just simply highlight the phone number and click on it, and it's automatically going to dial the customer back. It's automatically going to start the recording. Now the customer does get a call from the system and says, this is, the business name calling. So when they pick up, they know they're actually being recorded. That's a nice system. So now let's say we want to remember this one and then we want to star it. You come right over here where the mark is starred and you'll see it. Now it is starred. So if we were to click on the starred feature, it is there as well. But the system will always go back and default on unread. Okay. Now a couple things that you can do when you're in the system, down here where it says SMS, that's once they come in based on how they have gave us information. So if we have their phone number, now it's SMS for text messaging. I can sit here and I can type a message to the customer or the client and hit send, and it will automatically send that customer. Now, if you want it time delayed and you actually click on this button here, let me move my screen, you can schedule the text message to go out at a certain time as well. Okay. So we won't send that customer the message now. Okay, so the next thing on this is that you can put your tags here. So if you're using tags to trigger certain features, or just let's say, this is for example, this is a fishing boat wrap. So I can go over here to add new, and I want to tag this customer. I can look in here for tags that are already created, simply search it. Let's go boat. Right here, fishing boat wrap. So I'll click on that, and that will automatically tag that customer with fishing boat wrap. Now, this client has different triggers that will remind the customer of promotions and different things in automations, which you can learn more about that in another video. Some very powerful tools to reach back out for text messaging campaigns, email campaigns, and so on. Also, if you want to assign somebody as the person that is going to work with this client, you can just simply click on their name and it will do so. Okay. Now, if let's say you text message them or somebody says put them on a do not call list, this is the do not disturb list right here. You can actually select that as well. And down here, or up here, excuse me, there are filters here, so you can also select different things that you want to do as well. Okay. So for appointments, opportunities, you can do that and then select any of the features and it will filter through some of that. So we're going to come back over here to the filters in this section, and we're going to get rid of that, hit apply. It'll bring back all the different messages coming back. And then, so here's an example of Facebook. If I were to click on Facebook lead here, you can see the conversation that is coming in from the customer. And if you want to text them back now, you can see this says Facebook Messenger. So now if I type here, it's actually interacting with your face through your Facebook. Okay. Same goes through if it was Instagram. All right. You would see an Instagram logo. All right. Here, for example, this is a logo through Google Business. So that's what that is from. So messagings come in from the website, from your chat widget on your website if you've had that feature, which you can set that up in the system as well. And that's on another video as well. If not, just ask if you're working with a support representative that can help you out and walk you through setting up a chat widget on your website. Those messages, it's kind of like a live chat. Those messages will come into the system as well. Okay. Over here on the far right, you have your contact information that you're on this client. If you want to set up an appointment and book an appointment for a Zoom call or any type of appointment you're going to have with this client, you can do it right from this window. And then also right here is a quick way to open up and create a new opportunity on that client. So for a new lead, that's discussed more underneath the opportunities tab, where you have your pipeline for your sales pipeline set up. And then your opportunity tab has a lot more functions and features that are customized for your location. Okay. So I think that is all I want. Oh, down here, for example, when you're doing a Facebook Messenger or a text message, these little icons down here, this is if you obviously want to attach a file, a photo. You have your emojis that you can work with if you want. Right here is insert template snippets. What this is you can have preset templates, for example, pricing. So in this customer's, he's already got set up. So if he wants to click, for it looks like a 2-door side by side. He clicks on this, hits use template. It's automatically going to put in the message that he's wanting. So it'll say, hi, Mr. Customer's name. So there's a lot of custom fields here. There's videos on that as well for training. But hi, customer's name. Full wrap's going to cost this much money. and then so they can just quickly hit send. So it's just quick little templates. You can set up the templates right here at the very top where it says templates. That's what that is. So if I click on templates, it actually goes over. These are all the different templates you can actually set up by hitting add template. You can set up a text template or email templates. Okay. So this is a great quick tool just for getting back to customers quickly, especially if you got the same message that keeps going out on for your sales team. Like this is always the same price in this customer's case for, say, a snowmobile wrap. He can have quick messages already pre-typed up, and then that way he's not sitting there typing it out time and time again, especially if you're getting 30, 40, 50 leads a week for snowmobiles. Then this makes it a lot easier to message back. So we'll go back to conversations here. Oh, excuse me. We're in conversations. We'll click right here. So you got your templates right there, and then you can go back to conversations here. We don't necessarily need to use triggers anymore. That's kind of a thing of the past. Those are replaced with tags. So that is discussed in some other videos as well. And we don't really use manual actions at all anymore. So conversations, templates are the best features you're going to use in this system. Okay. And then the other thing is going back to, let's see, you got phone, text, and I think that is it. So we got phone, text. Oh, an email. If it was an email right here, you have email. So if you have their email up here and you want to send an email, one feature is that you always want to change this from email address right now to whatever email address your business is. Depends on what you're logged in. I'm logged in under different companies' login. So otherwise, yours may or may not be there. Sometimes if you've created your login with your personal email address, not a business, that will show up. Just simply change that before you send the email. You can type in your subject, your message. Once again, if you have a template already set up for an email, now you can actually, there's a snowmobile quote, what we talked about, automatically put in the email that you want to send that customer and hit send. Okay. So those are just some quick tips underneath the conversations tab. I hope that helps. Make sure you like this video. If you're seeing it on YouTube, subscribe to the channel so you get more updates on new videos that we launch for training. We're trying to bring out more training on a weekly basis. And then also in the comments below, if you are on YouTube, please message us what you would like to see more of, and we will create those videos as well. As always, have a good day.